Hey guys, it's Jocelyn. Welcome back to my channel. Fun fact, I edited this video and I actually hated the way it turned out, so I'm basically remaking it, but like not really remaking it, but like kind of. You know what I'm trying to say? As you can tell by the title, this video is going to be about SCAD, specifically the Savannah campus, not the Atlanta campus, Hong Kong, Gold Coast, any of that stuff, but the Savannah campus. So let's just get right into it. I signed up for this thing called SCAD Day, which is basically a day where you get to kind of customize your tour and spend more time in the area that you're going to be majoring in, and you get to learn more about it and kind of meet the professors and stuff like that. If you made your decision to go to SCAD, I highly recommend you go to SCAD Day just to like kind of meet new people. This vlog was going to start off with me taking a trip and vlogging it, but I actually miserably failed at vlogging just because I was so busy, so I decided to narrate it for you guys. So basically I got there Friday afternoon around 1 o'clock, and as soon as we got there we went straight to this building called Ruskin Hall. It's like the main building, you know? And when I was there I got this little pamphlet and it has all the bus lines for SCAD Day. My major is film television, so I went on the blue bus, which is like the performing arts building, film buildings, digital design buildings. I don't know, there was like a few buildings, and also the cafe at the Hive we stopped at for lunch, and it went back to Ruskin Hall. Friday we basically signed up for SCAD Day, kind of customized our day, and then after that we checked in at our hotel. We stayed at like Hampton Inn. It was like about a 15-minute walk from there to Ruskin Hall. You go through like Forsyth Park and all that. It was really nice. And then after we got checked in, it was probably around like 2:33ish, I want to say, and we actually walked around and we checked out SCAD Story. And SCAD Story is something that I highly recommend you go to if you are a student at SCAD and haven't gone yet, or you're just visiting Savannah. It's basically a 4D animation, really cool thing, story about how SCAD became SCAD. And honestly, I learned a lot of information from it. It was super fun. It was free. Tours are out every 30 minutes. Highly recommend you go. And when I was there, I actually met one of my roommates, Brianna. She's really sweet, and I'm really excited to see her in a few months from now whenever we meet up again. After that, we ended up going to Ex Libris. It's the school store, and you buy merch, books, they have dorm supplies, all that good stuff. They have a cafe in there. It's really cute. And I actually got this sweatshirt, like it's like a light hoodie sweatshirt thing. And then my mom, dad, and the sister got shirts, and then I also got a car sticker. Then after that we walked around for a few, and then we went back to the hotel to just kind of relax and de-stress because we were really tired from driving all day. So this is when it gets interesting. Saturday morning, or just Saturday in general. Saturday morning I woke up around 7 a.m. my mom and I, and we ate breakfast at the hotel. At like 8:30 we left to go to, I forgot what the park was called, Daffin Park, so I can meet some of the cross country girls and also get a chance to run with them. And honestly I was so nervous because I've only been running for 2 years, and I've been on JV for 2 years, and all of a sudden I'm running with like college athletes. It was really crazy and it was kind of overwhelming, but it was super fun. The girls are so sweet, and that went pretty well. I also met the coach for the first time, and he was really sweet, nice, understanding, all that good stuff. So I'm happy that he's gonna be my coach. And then after that we went straight from there to the hotel, got cleaned up like in 30 minutes. I showered, blow dried, braided my hair, so fast. We had to check out of the hotel by 11, and then we went straight from there with all our bags packed back to Ruskin Hall, but there was no parking, so we parked in a Kroger's parking lot, probably 15 minutes away from Ruskin Hall, walking distance. So we like hauled butt over there. Good thing about SCAD Day, you can basically customize your tour, so you don't have to be there at a specific time. Even though my SCAD Day was at 9:30, I didn't get there until 11:15ish. So whenever I got there was this really cool DJ, and there was like a bunch of people standing around, and it was like pretty cool. But once we got there, our blue line bus pretty much got there right after. The first stop was Hamilton Hall, which is where all the film producing stuff is, and I actually got a chance to work one of the cameras just to practice. It wasn't like anything super real and serious, but I got to man one of the cameras, and honestly it was really cool, and we got to see kind of like how the whole short sitcom thing kind of works. And then after that we went to the dramatic writing or creative writing, I'm pretty sure it's dramatic writing, script room, where they create the scripts for the sitcoms that the TV students produce. We also checked out the Foley room, which is basically Foley is whenever you try to recreate sounds that you hear in films. And then the editing room was locked. We could not go in there. I think there were people working in there, so we didn't get to tour that, which is a bummer since that's like what I'm gonna be kind of majoring and focusing my major in. So then after that we went to Adler Hall, which is a bunch of like graphic design, storyboard writing, and all that other stuff. I don't think I have much vlog footage from that because I wasn't there that long. I was kind of getting hangry. And so after that we went to the cafe at the Hive, and it was super busy, but they had a lot of good food. They also had like ice cream machines there, which is really good. And then after we toured the dorms and kind of just like walked around, took some pictures. There was this really cool SCAD sign. I'll insert pictures right here at the end of the where all the dorm rooms are. We didn't find the pool though. My mom and I were kind of looking around, but we didn't want to like go too far away from the crowd. And then after that we took the bus back from like the cafe at the Hive all the way back to Ruskin, and then from Ruskin we walked all the way through a few parks. There's like a lot of parks in Savannah. We just kind of walked around Georgia. We saw like a big cruise ship, not a cruise ship, a big boarding ship, a cargo ship, I think it's what it's called. We saw a big cargo ship passing by like the river, and we went like kind of downtown where all the tourists and stuff were. It was really pretty, but at this point I was kind of getting hangry again and my feet were hurting, and I was wearing Vans, and we literally walked, I think my steps for the end of the day was like 21,000 steps, which is kind of a lot compared to like my normal 10,000 steps. We were kind of just killing time because I had a meeting with Coach Kraut, which is the cross-country coach, at 5 o'clock. That was my scheduled time meeting, and it was basically a one-on-one. It was me and my mom and him, and he explained what the process would be like. We discussed scholarships, we discussed trips and practices and preseason workouts and all this other stuff, and he's actually really nice. And then after the meeting he handed me this goodie bag, and in the goodie bag I got this Nike SCAD cross-country dry fit shirt, and then I also got like flags, pins, buttons, stickers, cool stuff like that. I think I took a picture. I'll put one right here. Yeah, and then after that we went back to Kroger and we headed home. I drove the first 2 hours, my mom drove the second, and it was a pretty good trip. So I'm sorry I didn't vlog much. I really tried. My goal was to vlog the entire thing, and then it kind of turned into a montage because I was so busy, and then I just like didn't like it, and I was like, no, this is literally not even informational. So that's it for this video. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and comment down below. If you're going to go to SCAD, or you do go to SCAD, my Instagram is down below. Feel free to contact me. Yeah, so I will see you guys next week. Peace.